Everyone has seen this scene before if you're not one of the people in it. Everybody's drinking at the frat party, but nobody's IDing at the door. Some people as young as 16 years old are at this party, drinking as much as they can in their one night of freedom. These are just some of the problems that happen when we have a higher minimum legal drinking age, or MLDA for short. And it runs rampant throughout America, and we have to put a stop to it. 3 out of 5 MTSU students drink dangerously at some point, and that's a ridiculous number. That's almost like at least 40 of the people in this room. And if you weren't doing it, you knew someone else that was. My name is Caitlin Berry. I'm going to be talking to you about this problem today, and hopefully we can make a change. I have done thorough research from reputable sources to help provide you with the most accurate information. I'm going to talk to you about all the problems that the MLDA of 21 causes and how you can help. So this problem affects many across campus, across the nation. Dr. John Barnhill told the Salem Press Encyclopedia in 2014 that there are 10.1 million underage drinkers in the United States, and 85% of that was college students. The staggering number and alarming number is that 5,000 of those people will die in their lifetime due to alcohol-related causes. This is a graph that I made using a survey from my communications class, and as you can see, the blue is people that had regularly drank. That is almost the entire portion, and even those with these lower numbers still had easy access to it. The Modern Brewery Age wrote in their article, College Presidents Seek Debate on Drinking Age in 2008, that across a 6-year span, 157 18 to 23-year-olds had died from alcohol-related causes. These are things like alcohol accidents and even alcohol overdoses. The next big problem is binge drinking. This is a problem that is caused by MLDA directly. Just as a good definition, binge drinking is defined as 5 or more drinks in one sitting. And if any of you have drunk at any point, you know that 5 drinks is easy to surpass. Carpenter and Dobkin, associate professors and researchers, wrote in the Journal of Economic Perspectives that 18 to 25-year-olds, a portion of this class, drank 5.1 drinks every time. That means every time they put alcohol to their lips, they were drinking way too much. Now, MLDA causes this because our students, our people that are younger, can't drink responsibly in bars. They have to drink as much as they can before they go out, and then they're drinking way too much. So as you can tell, this is another graph made for my class, and you can see that the number's a little bit more pleasing. The orange is the people that didn't drink, and the blue is the people that did binge drink. But this is still this is almost half of our class. That is insane how many people had binge drink, which is super dangerous. Richard Broadhead, president of Duke University, told John Dart, news editor of the Christian Century in 2008, that a culture of clandestine binge drinking, often conducted off campus, has developed. And this is where it's most dangerous. There's no one there to help be responsible or even sober enough to call for help when needed. It's too dangerous to allow to continue in our nation, to allow to continue on our campus. The next problem is the forbidden fruit dilemma it causes. So the forbidden fruit dilemma is sort of like the Adam and Eve story. You're told that you can't have something, so you just want it that much more. MLDA 21 causes this in alarming rates. The Modern Brewery Age also told us that people under the age of 21, from 16 to 20, are drinking anyway, but they're doing it more dangerously behind closed doors. As you can see by the graph, many college students are drinking. This is way too much. This is people that are younger than 21 most of the time. Donald Eastman, a parent of 3 and a strict religious school president, tells the Christian Century that the law is hypocritical, ineffective, guilt-inducing, and counterproductive. These are heavy words coming from somebody who's supposed to be against drinking. But the real issue is, what can we do about it? We're just kids in college. What are we supposed to do? What we can do is help change the views, help make our lawmakers aware of what is happening. If we stand together and raise our voices, the government and lawmakers can't ignore us anymore. A series of 136 college presidents, 13 of those coming from religious schools, created the Amethyst Initiative. That put it on the map for us. That helps, raise our, if lawmakers see that college presidents are seeing the issue, they'll eventually listen to the students residing at those colleges. If we can help and get behind our presidents, we can also help make the difference. This is a quote from Donald Chaffetz. He was one of the original legislators that actually passed the minimum legal drinking age of 21. He said, "It is the single most regrettable decision of my entire career." That's pretty heavy coming from someone that actually passed the law in the first place. If he's saying that there's problems with it and saying that it is the most regrettable thing, that shows problems within the law itself. The way we can help is by signing a petition. Petitions will go to your Congress, to your lawmakers, to even the president. This screenshot shows the website, and after my speech, I have slips to give out to you guys if you'd like, so you can go online and help sign. If everyone in this room signed, it would be sent to Congress and to President Trump. It takes less than 5 minutes for you to make a difference. Standing up is all it takes, and our past has showed us that awareness leads to change, and you can help be that change. Some people object that MLDA reduced deaths and traffic fatalities, but the updated studies have shown that it's not really true. In Economic Inquiry in 2009, Jeffrey Miron and Lena Tettelbaum wrote that the people that actually showed reduced, and the states that showed reduced, traffic fatalities were only those that followed the law. And as we all know, that's not a very high number of people. The MLDA of 21 also created a larger range of ages. Instead of enforcing on 16 and 17-year-olds, which would be an MLDA of 18, you have to prosecute 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. And when you have that much, it's hard to enforce, and people fall through the cracks. Also, states that had given data that showed in favor of MLDA 21 already had enforcement measures in place, so that's going to cause it to drop over the long term. Our graphs and stuff that show us that we've had great results from MLDA don't factor in medical, safety, and technology improvements that help save lives. Chaffetz, who passed the law that I told you a minute ago, said that there is no evidence of massive brain impairment, alcohol dependency, or underage alcohol abuse. That leads us to ask, why was it passed in the first place? So why not get it repealed? Some people will ask, will it work? And the truth is, it will. It will help a little. In a perfect world, everyone's going to follow the law. But this isn't a perfect world. And my solution is going to help us dramatically. The modern brewery age shows students saying that their country's lower MLDA helps them tremendously, and that if the United States in specific will follow that, it can help. Our current path leads to death rates rising, and overwhelming evidence shows that we have to save our students. The graph behind me shows the traffic fatality rates and the minimum legal drinking age for these countries. Europe, which is up here in the top, which is mainly blue and purple, which blue is the 18 to 19 range, shows that it's dropping. And so we have to listen to these updated studies. We can't follow our old outdated information. MLDA causes binging and dangerous, detrimental drinking, and we have to put a stop to it. I beg of you all, I implore of you all to help take the steps to rectify it, to go online and sign, call your lawmakers. It takes 5 minutes to make the difference in someone's life, and that someone's life could be someone like her. This is Ali Potoro. She was an 18-year-old freshman at the University of Milwaukee Honors College, and the key word in that is was. She died from alcohol overdose at a frat party. She lay on the floor of the off-campus apartment for around 4 hours before somebody got help, because everyone there was either too drunk to do anything about it, or they were too afraid that because she was 18, she would be prosecuted rather than helped. You can be the difference in someone's life like hers, and all it takes is 5 minutes and a lower MLDA, which we can all profit from. Thank you.